Hey guys, Anthony here with Airstream with DFW. Today I've got a 2024 Flying Cloud 25FB. It's a twin bed model, but it's got a couple of very unique options. One you may have seen before, it's got the hatch in the back. We'll see that in a minute. The other, it's got Airstream's LOFT up in the front. So I'm real excited to show that to you. Not a lot of people have seen those. They're pretty rare options, but let's start on the outside. We'll walk around there. Awnings, everything Airstream builds comes with an awning standard. They are made from sunbrella material. So if you've ever had an RV in the past and you've rolled that awning up wet and it's molded and mildew, you're not going to have that problem with these awnings. They're not going to change color over time. It's something that's going to last a lifetime, just like your Airstream trailer will. I mentioned it's a twin bed model, so we've got a little extra storage on this. Typically on a queen bed model, you'll have this compartment here, but you're going to see in a minute with twin beds, you get a couple of extra compartments on that too. So we've got that one there, and then we've got one up in the front too. As usual on all Airstreams, you've got your solar guards over the front windows, you've got your stainless steel rock guards over the front to protect that road rash as you're going down the road. Something new for 2024 is when we get the 300-watt solar option, we also get lithium batteries from the factory. So that's something that we here at Airstream and DFW get on everything we order, which is really nice. Power tongue jack, really nice and convenient, makes it easy to get the trailer on and off your truck. Two 30-pound tanks, that's going to be standard on everything Airstream builds, 23-foot and up. And then come around this side, you will see that third storage compartment I was talking about. You also have, I mentioned the awning on the main door side, you also have window awnings as well. That's an option on the Flying Cloud. We always get it here at Airstream and DFW. You've got an awning that runs the whole length of this trailer on this side. It's great if you've got sun coming in this side, if you've got rain you want to protect the windows from, it allows you to use the trailer at more times of the year. Outside shower, that's a standard feature. You see that on everything Airstream builds. It's really great. If you're at the beach, you want to wash the sand off. If you're a hiker and you want to get the dirt off before you go inside, that's a great way to do it. Goodyear Endurance tires, Airstream uses that on everything they build. It's an American-made travel trailer tire, 6-year warranty. It's really a great tire. It keeps that from being another concern as you're traveling down the road. Smart plug hookup. This is something new for it started in 2022. Makes the trailer a lot easier to hook and unhook from power. But something that's new for 2024 is right here. You now have a Cat 5 connector on everything that Airstream builds. So if you want to use Starlink as your internet service provider while you're on the road, it makes it really easy to connect that Starlink system into the trailer without having to do anything aftermarket. And around the back, we're going to see that thing I was talking about, which is the rear hatch. It's really a cool feature. There's a couple of nice things. One, if you are at the beach, if you're somewhere where the climate is really moderate and comfortable, you open up the rear hatch, you pull the screen down, and you really bring a lot of the outdoors indoors. It also gives you the ability to, if you want to carry canoes, kayaks, long camping gear, you can actually pop this table out and you've got all this floor space for storage to move all those large items in and out. So it really gives you a little bit more convenience there. You've got a more robust bumper, actually a tread on the top of this bumper, so we can actually step on it without worrying about damaging the bumper as opposed to the non-hatch models. This hatch option is available on anything 25 and 27 foot, Flying Cloud or International. So you don't have to order a specific hatch unit. We can add it to any of those 4 units if you like. All right, guys, come on in. We're going to go inside now. All right, like I said, we are a 25-foot, 25 FB. You've got your lounge area here in the back. You do have 2 extra sleeping spaces on this model. You've got this here, which makes it into a bed. You've got this lounge here, which makes it into a bed. This one's super simple. Just a matter of pulling out that tray, taking those 2 cushions and pop them in the space. So really easy way to add more sleeping capacity if you want. Got storage across the back here. Nice lockers, lots of storage. You've got that coax connector, or excuse me, that Cat 5 connector I was talking about. There is the output there. as well as an HDMI connector that runs to the television, and then an inverted plug connector in there. So if you want to connect a game system or an Apple TV, it really makes it easy to do. And for 2024, we now have 2,000 watt inverters on everything Airstream builds. So you have extra 110 power when you're working off of those lithium batteries that we order them with. 12 volt smart televisions now on everything Airstream builds. You've got 2 of them in the 25, one here and one back in the bedroom, which we'll see in a minute. Got your kitchen space here, lots of nice storage in the kitchen. Big compartment underneath here. Got your trash can, something that experienced RVers always ask about, where's the trash can go? You've also got some nice drawers here. You've actually got a third one out here too. So even though it's not a huge trailer, lots of nice storage. Another one of the options we always get on the Airstream, the convection microwave combo. This actually does 3 things. It's a microwave, it is also a convection oven, and it also operates as an air fryer. So it's always good in an RV to have one device that does multiple things. 3-burner cooktop, that's pretty standard. Over here you've got some of your controls. One of them is for the solar controller, the Victron solar controller. Something new for 2024 now is you've also got a Bluetooth shunt inside here. So you've got very limited information from that controller screen there, but you can actually download the Victron app and have a lot of information from your solar system as well as from your 12 volt system about what your input is, what your output is. And it's as simple as just downloading the app. It's already, the hardware is already installed in your trailer. Then you've also got your inverter control there too. Like I mentioned, 2,000 watts now. You got 12 volt TVs now, so you've got 2,000 watts to run things like coffee makers, hair dryers, which on previous models you couldn't do because we were only limited to 1,000 watts. 8 cubic foot fridge. It is a 12 volt compressor based fridge now, so it cools off very quickly. It allows us to put a larger fridge in a smaller space as opposed to previous year models that had the propane based refrigerator. 2 ACs. We always get 2 ACs on everything that we order where it's available. And now for 2024, the Flying Club Internationals have the MERV 8 filters up here. So it's a residential style filter, 12 by 12. You can go to a Home Depot and buy the filter if you want to. It's great if you travel with pets. If you're worried, if you've got allergy problems, it really keeps the trailer cleaner as you're spending time in it. One more thing before you leave the kitchen, that is your pantry. Slide out pantry, adjustable shelves. It's really a good, like I said, good amount of storage for a small trailer. You have your wardrobe storage here, which you can use as your closet. You'll see in there you've also got a couple of C-clamps in there. Those are storage places for those legs on the table. So if you do want to take that table out and use that floor space for storage, as I mentioned earlier, that gives you a place to put those arms without having to find some place to store them. You got your shower here. So, pretty good sized shower. I'm 6'2", I can fit in the shower. You've got a light in there, you got a fan in there, you got a seat in there, so if you are taller than me, you can actually sit down in the shower to use the shower. And one thing I did not mention, split bath. A lot of people are concerned about privacy. You do have a drape that runs along here, and then you have a drape that runs along the back side too. So you can actually close this area off if you want to. And then finally, in the bathroom area, you've got your toilet and sink. So porcelain toilet, it's not going to wear out, it's not going to look dirty over a period of time as opposed to the old plastic toilets. You've got some storage there, you've got a medicine cabinet up there. In here you also have the controls for your tankless water here. You have a second fan up here too. So both this area and this area over here both have fans in them to help circulate the air. You also have an air duct in there, so you don't have to worry about, and a heat duct, so you don't have to worry about the bathroom area getting hot or cold. And then finally, like I mentioned outside, this is one of the other options that we don't see a whole lot. This is the loft option. So if you are a family and you need to sleep more people, you want a permanent bed for your kid, this is a great way to do it. 250 pound capacity, so it's got plenty of weight capacity. Even an adult could get up there and sleep if he wanted to. You do have a ladder underneath here, so it makes it easy to get in and out of. Even if you don't want to use this as a bed, I have had a few people order this model just for the storage capacity. So if you've got, if you're a fisherman, you want someplace for your fishing poles. If you're a hunter and you want someplace for your long guns, this is a great place for all that extra storage as well. like I mentioned, twin bed model. So one of the big advantages of twin beds is they are longer beds. So if you're a taller person like I am, you get a full 80-inch bed on the twin beds versus a 75-inch bed on the queen. You do get some additional storage too with the twin bed. You get this locker up here, and then you get this small shirt closet over here on this side. And finally, guys, like I said earlier, you have got your second AC up here. Both of your ACs are on their own thermostat. Both ACs work to cool the whole trailer. So you can use it as a redundancy if you want to, or you can run both ACs at the same time because we are on 50 amp service. But guys, that's it. That is the 2024 Flying Cloud 25 FB twin bed model. It's got a hatch, it's got a loft. This unit's available right now, so if you want it, come get it. If this is not what you want, we've got everything from 16 all the way up to 33 foot, everything in between. So when you're ready, come see Airstream at DFW.